Hi, good morning everybody. Guess what? So yeah, I did my hair, y'all. Looking nice. My hair extensions, yeah. Ooh. And because fall is coming around the corner. Oh my gosh, is today like October 1st? It's October 1st. So because of the fall season and it's October, your girl is doing a gel manicure. Look at these. Ooh, they're so cute. All right, so let's go ahead and show y'all how to do the glitter because, girl, that glitter is shining. Y'all see that? Ah, it looks fantastic. So yes, I am available for nail appointments, especially gel. Okay, so go ahead and message me to book an appointment, y'all. All right, so I will be looking for some gel manicure models. Okay, so this one I haven't added the glitter yet, so let's go ahead and add the glitter. All right, who's ready? All right, let's do this together. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my screen here where my setup is. It's gonna be a really quick video because I got a lot to do today, but let me go ahead and move this down so y'all can see, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do glitter. Ooh, it looking poppin'. I was debating if I should do all black, but because like the maroon color is kind of like fallish, I decided to go with maroon. All right, so let's go ahead furthermore, because y'all know I love to talk, especially when it comes to nails, beauty products. I'll be talking, girl. I'll be talking. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take our gel top, okay, the top coat, and it doesn't have to be the same brand I'm using. You can use any top coat. Okay, you do need your base color, so because the glitter is going to be black glitter, I needed to do a black base, which means that, you know, you still need to do your base coat, your 2 layers of color, and then your top coat and glitter. Okay, all right, so now what we're gonna do is I have my glitter right here, y'all. Ooh, isn't that pretty? It is so pretty. I am super excited. All right, so now we're gonna take out this little nail plastic. Just dip it right in here, and then I'm just gonna pour it right on top of that top gel. And you're not gonna put the top gel directly under the UV light, not just yet. You're gonna add that glitter. Yeah, it's gonna look a hot mess at first, don't worry. Okay, and you want to take a dab, like a little. Okay, and it's okay if it gets outside the nail. That's perfectly okay, because if it gets on the skin, it'll just brush right off. I'll show y'all at the end. Ooh, I'm so excited. This is gonna look so good. I'm telling y'all. So yeah, I did this set this morning. I woke up pretty early. I was just like, I was anticipating to do a video for a while now, but you know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, something came up with my health and I was not doing well, and that's why I haven't been doing any videos. I will have another video coming up here pretty soon, but yeah, so let me go ahead. What I'm gonna do next, so I'm gonna put this right under the lamp here. Okay, so we're gonna let that cure. All right, so while that's curing, after it's fully cured, right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our fan brush, right? So with the fan brush, we're gonna dust away any of the extra glitter, and then we're gonna use our nail file to, you know, make sure that that nail is perfectly squared. And like I said, it'll look just like this at the very end. You see that? That is beautiful. Let me come closer so y'all can see that glitter. Y'all see that glitter? And it doesn't have to be this glitter. I just wanted to like test out the waters and see how the glitter would look like. I have so many different glitter, okay, but this one came in a decent size. Look at that. So this glitter will probably last me a while. You really don't need that much glitter, and if you are a nail tech that's just starting, you don't need to invest in a lot of glitter. Okay, I would say the most important glitter would be probably like silver, gold, and then this color like black. Okay, all right, but you don't have to do it this way. You can always buy glitter that's already directly within the color. Like, let's say for example, yeah, I have right here, Let me show y'all because I have so many colors. I'm looking. So for the black, I know that I had a black, what is it? I'm looking. Well, I had a black with glitter in it. I'm not sure where I put it. I must have put it to the side. But it had glitter directly inside. Let me see. No, I can't find it right now. But I had like a black gel polish with glitter inside of it. But that glitter's not going to pop out, y'all. If you want it to pop out like this, ooh, girl, you got to get you that actual powdered glitter. All right, so I'm dusting it away. You see that? All right, so it came right off of my skin. And it is looking beautiful. Ooh. All right, so what we're going to do next, I'm going to file it. Okay. So when we file it, we make sure that it is square. Okay. Wow, ladies. Let me know what y'all think. I think it looks beautiful. All right, so that concludes our morning session of the glitter polish. Actually, glitter powder. It looks amazing, y'all. What do y'all think? Tell me. So I did this maroon color for fall. It's October the 1st. Ladies, I'll be taking models right now for gel manicures, right? So for fall. So the reason why I'm a gel expert now is because as I'm doing facials, I can no longer have long acrylic nails, right? So I started doing gel polish, and I wasn't a gel girly. I literally have like maybe 200 colors in gel polish, y'all. And I didn't really touch the gel polish, y'all. I probably used it maybe like 2-3 times a year, but I was always an acrylic girl with long nails. But now that I have to do facials and, you know, I have to do other sorts of services where I can no longer have long nails, I was like, let me try to do something unique with the gel polish to make it pop out, so don't look boring, don't look bland. And look at this, ladies. Ooh, I love that glitter. I'm so excited. Yeah, I love glitter. I've always been a glitter girly ever since I was a little girl. So anything with glitter, y'all gonna see, you know, see me popping with that glitter. All right, so yeah, so I have a bunch of different colors, but this is my first time trying in this color, black. I love it. I was literally anticipating of doing like all black and then this ring finger like with glitter and black, like, but I'm not the type of girl to wear like dark colors like black. I don't know, I just had this iffy feeling like I don't think it's too girly to do all black. I don't know, this is just my opinion. So I was like, let me just try the maroon. And now that I look back at it, like at my nails, I'm like, oh, these nails, like, they've given, like, they're so cute. All right, so let's go ahead and conclude this service. Literally, y'all, this does not take me that long to do this set this morning. And then also, I think one video I did was like me cutting my own hair. Yeah, I had to thin it out again. I thinned it out again yesterday because my hair is just growing so fast. And so yeah, I thinned out my hair again. And as you can tell, I have a hair extensions in right now, but you can't even tell like what's my real hair and what's not my real hair right now, which it just formulates and fits right in perfectly. But yeah, so anybody who wants to schedule an appointment, whether that's a facial, whether that's a gel manicure, I'm only offering gel manicures right now because that's my specialty. That's what I'm going to be offering right now. So go ahead and message me, inbox me. But not only that, I'm doing these tutorials for ladies who want to become nail techs or who are wanting to learn, you know, the insides and tricks of how to do nails. So yeah, now I showed y'all how to do this glitter. Y'all gonna love this glitter, I'm telling y'all. All right, so with glitter, y'all always want to keep it in a little pouch, right? So it came with like a little Ziploc bag. Let me put it in a Ziploc bag before anything, because y'all, last thing y'all want to do is have glitter like everywhere. Okay, so I was talking about something. I completely forgot. I was going to go on another topic. But anyways, so yeah, I think that was it. Let me think if there's anything else I have for updates for y'all. I think I'll save that for the next video, y'all. So for the next video I'm going to be doing is another update. So definitely stay tuned because there is another update. Yes, you know, let me share with you something. Yes, I was like literally having some major things that came up that were completely out of my control. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do something about this situation. I know what I want for me and my business, but, you know, I had to make a short-term goal, right? So with the short-term goal, this is going to be something exclusive just for clients, right? Just for clients. So keep in mind that video is going to be coming up here pretty soon. And y'all are going to be shocked. This is a project that I did on my own. Nobody taught me. Nobody took the time to tell me, hey, you know, this is how you do it instructionally. Like, I'm the type of person that I want to share and help other people to start their own business and start growing. And I may be possibly looking into coaching, right? Because like I'm really ecstatic about what I do, right? I love talking about business. I love being able to help other entrepreneurs. And not only that, but like I have different skill sets from when I used to work in management, y'all. So I can take those skills and attribute them in different avenues, right? Whether that's being a nail tech, an esthetician, even doing my own sales, right? So I'm super excited, but more than anything, I think, you know, I really want to just be available to you all at this point because I know that there are people, even like, I'm going to just be upfront. There's people that really want to learn how to do these nails, right? They don't know. Maybe you did take a nail course, but you still don't feel confident in how to do nails. You can actually reach out to me and I can teach you how to do nails, right? So I'm not looking at in a perspective of like the money. I just want to help grow people, right? I want people to know that there's different attributes and different ways of making money, but not just one way, right? Because nowadays we need to have multiple skill sets in order to be able to proceed and have an abundance in life and to pass it on to generations, right? We're not thinking about today. We're not thinking about tomorrow. We're not thinking a year from now. We were thinking like long term, right? So that's the type of goals that I want. I want to meet those type of people. Those are the type of people I want in my life moving forward. You know, it's really critical, the people that you have around you and how you are able to think and how you are able to excel. Right? Because without like a mentor, without an accountability partner, without having, you know, somebody that you can look up to and have back-to-back advice or having an extra workshop, learning how to do these different techniques. Like, I'm going to let you know, I did a lot of the back work, okay? I did a lot of the back work, which means that I hired people to allow me to grow, right? I'm going to be honest. I didn't know how to do nails. Like, if it was like 2 years ago, I was probably just starting to do nails and I didn't really quite know where I was going with it because I was like, I'm going to practice, but, you know, I didn't really like take it seriously until I invested in someone who really taught me. So, you know, you need somebody who's patient. You need somebody who really wants to see you do well. And not only that, but someone who can really coach you, right? So I feel that I can be able to be that person for you. If you are looking for someone to, you know, really help you, then I'm your girl. I'm not even, like I said, I'm not even looking for the money aspect. I feel like the universe will like be able to provide that for me just using my gifts. I want to be able to use my gifts because I'm a great teacher. That's something that I don't have a teacher license or professional like teaching certificate. I didn't graduate from college to be a teacher, but I'm just letting you know from experience, from the jobs I had in the past, right? I was always the go-to trainer. Like my managers always say, Carolina, train that new hire. Carolina, train that new hire. Carolina, can you teach him the new software? Carolina, can you teach him how to, you know, do a sale? And then, you know, eventually they would even put me to run the store inventory. They would say, Carolina, can you do inventory count? Carolina, can you do the price labels? Carolina, can you tell me what I need to reorder to restock this inventory? So I was literally like the mini me in the corporation. And I'm like, hey, I want that for myself now, because, you know, I've really worked myself up, and having a child and having like multiple, you know, priorities in my life. I need something that's flexible. I need something that will work upon my hours. As you know, like we all have different situations, right? We're not all going to be mothers or fathers. We're not all going to have like different concerns of the same. But let me share something with you, because I did personally invest. I invested, y'all, I invested in body sculpting. I did. I invested in body sculpting. I love body sculpting. And let me tell you, the esthetician that I worked with at the time, and she was doing some services for me, we had a bond. Like, we just started talking, and next thing you know, her story, and I didn't share my story in complete, but her story was very, very close to my story. So, you know, in the beauty industry, people look at each other as competition, but you don't know that person's background and why they grind so hard, why they had to work through everything they got through, you know, to have what they have. You know, we could see somebody with a beautiful studio. We can see someone with a beautiful salon. We can see somebody generating, you know, a big growth of income, right? But we don't know the reason behind that, right? We don't see the work behind that, right? So this is why I'm trying to encourage y'all to know that your story is not going to be as different as their story. You may be starting, but one day you may be at a different position, right? I want you to feel encouraged to know that your story, you're not alone. Your story, you're not alone. I'm going to repeat it one more time. Your story, you're not alone in. And if there's somebody out there that can hear you and coach you and give you some information that'll allow you to not just go from, let me see and try it out, but to be here at an accelerated advanced level to where you feel very confident to proceed and make that jump. That's where I want you to be at. Because if I can do it, then you can do it. And if I can do it, you can do it. Okay? All right. Well, I got to go because I have an appointment to get to. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this moment with y'all. I know this is a very quick tutorial, but hey, it's October, and hey, guess what? October is just a very special month for me. It really is, y'all. It really is. But furthermore, I gotta let y'all go because I have an appointment to get to. I hope y'all have a great day. Take care. Bye.